What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Sports Lovers. Of course, I am the host here on the channel, Grant Sullivan. I am joined by an Auburn football commit. I'm going to go ahead and let him introduce himself right now.
What's up? I'm Jamichael Garrett, class 26 linebacker, Gulf Shores, Alabama.
All right, so we're going to start there with Gulf Shores football. You're coming off a state championship, a 5A state championship in your sophomore year. Talk about how the team has carried that momentum as you move up to a more competitive region. And yeah, just talk about how that team has gone off of winning that state championship.
We tried to use it as motivation during the offseason to make us a better team because obviously we're a young team and one of the best regions in 6A in the state. So we trying to use that to fuel us. And we had a slow start to the season, but we find our identity in becoming a better team as we go out.
Yeah, you mentioned that slow start. This leads me into my next question. You're coming off, I believe, a loss, right, to St. Paul's, or did y'all
Yes,
win?
we
Yeah,
lost.
you're coming off a loss to St. Paul's. Talk about the vibe in the locker room and talk about the vibe around the team as you go into the back half of a very tough region play and 6A Region 1.
Honestly, St. Paul's, they were a good team, and honestly, we put the game away ourselves. We had to start the third quarter, we had a snap go in the back of the end zone, and after that, we could never find our momentum, and we couldn't fight to get back in the game. So I feel like it's an easy fix for us. We've been practicing hard all week, and we just move on to the next region game, which is Spanish Fort, which is I feel like we pretty prepared for the game.
And 6A Region Tough is a very tough division to compete in. There's at least three teams that are probably top 15 in the state. All right, let's talk recruiting process. Talk about the recruiting process. Talk about why you chose Auburn and how many offers did you have before you ended up at Auburn? Obviously, you still have 2 years left, but talk about just the recruiting process as a whole.
When I decided to choose Auburn, I think I had 25 or 26 offers at the time. And honestly, I chose Auburn because they made me a priority. And it's just a lot with Coach Freeze. He's recruiting a lot in state, getting a lot of in-state guys, and it's just the chemistry that I have with players that's there now that's just making the experience way better than what it is. And again, they're good at making players a priority, and I feel like that's important. And I'm close with Coach DJ Durkin, Coach Aldridge. It's just all great guys on defense that I will be around if I when I go to Auburn.
Yeah, you mentioned being close with everybody. Everybody at Auburn's pretty much a family over there. That is for sure. It's a well family oriented environment. That is definitely the case there. All right. Talk about Coach Freeze and what you're excited for him to teach you. And of course, DJ Durkin, like you said, talk about what you're excited to learn from this coaching staff once you get to Auburn.
I mean, it's a lot of things that I want to learn when I get on campus. Coach Freeze, he's a head coach that believe in with God. So I feel like that's important in my recruitment. A head coach that just stands out for everybody. He's loving. He's just a great coach overall. Plus, he forces a relationship with God. And Coach Durkin, he teaches the defense tackle aggressively, to play fast, and just to play hard. And that's similar stuff that I learned here at Gulf Shores. So I can transfer that over to the next level and get some playing time as a true freshman at Auburn.
Playing as a freshman is definitely important, especially in the SEC. That is a very tough conference for sure. Talk about the SEC as a whole. What stadiums are you most looking forward to playing in during your time at Auburn? What are some of the ones that you are most looking forward to playing at?
I mean, there's only one, Jordan Hare. So, I mean, I can't wait to get in Jordan Hare Stadium and play around some of the best fans in college football. So that's really the only stadium I really look forward to playing in.
Yeah, Jordan Hare's a fun environment, especially for a night game.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
All right. Well, last couple of questions here. Talk about your favorite high school memory at Gulf Shores football in general, or just at school in general. Talk about your favorite memory so far since you are only a sophomore. Just talk about what your favorite memory has been so far.
I mean, honestly, it's only one sophomore year winning state championship. Just playing in the stadium that's full of Gulf Shores fans, and it was just a great environment just to play in. And knowing that my last game with all our seniors was we went out with a bang, winning state, and hard work pays off. So that was the best part of my high school career for real.
Especially in 5A. All the Region 1s down here, for the most part, for you all who don't know high school football that well, they are pretty tough. A lot of the teams down here are very tough, no matter what division you are in high school football.
I agree.
All right, last question here. Is Gulf Shores go back to back in state championships?
I mean, I feel like anything can happen this season, and like I said before, we found our identity, and we got a chance to be a very good team once we finish our region stretch. And our head coach he emphasized a lot of the best teams be the teams that get hot at the right time, and we feel that we can get hot now, starting off with Spanish Fort. Then after that, we get first round playoffs and go game by game, snap by snap, game by game. Honestly,
That is the mindset. Go 1-0 every week.
yes, sir.
Well, I do appreciate you joining me here on the channel. For you guys, that wraps up interview week here on the channel for the sports lovers. Is there anything else that you would like to say before we kind of close us out here, Jamichael?
I appreciate you, man.
Yes, sir. I'm going to go ahead and stop the recording right here.